In this tutorial, you will learn how to create a class or a group inside of eBackpack. Before we begin, however, we must first understand what a class is within eBackpack. A class is simply a generic term for any group of people that will be passing documents back and forth. So a traditional class in which students are enrolled is qualified as a class. But also think of classes in these terms: groups for group projects, student organizations, faculty departments, tutoring groups, sports teams, and more. For example, if you are the faculty sponsor of the Student Council and you would like to distribute material to all of your Student Council members, you would first do so by creating the Student Council as a class in eBackpack. With the terminology out of the way, let's begin. To create a class, start by selecting the drop-down arrow next to your name in the upper right corner and choose My Settings. Next, click on Classes and select the active gear. You should see a list of classes in which you are an administrator. And over to the far right of the screen, you can create a new class. Start by giving your class a name. The next two fields, class code and display name, are not required. Class code is like an internal identification number and is typically used when the school's information system is syncing with eBackpack. Display name simply changes the outward name of the class for any class admin or members. Below the display name is the option to hide the class. If you are not ready for members of the class to see the folder, select this box. Then, when ready, unhide the class. The next options are member commenting and member file sharing. Member commenting allows for group discussions in the class. For example, if you set this to allow, you could post a document or a link to a video and ask for class discussion around the document or video. Member file sharing is for group collaboration and group projects. Member file sharing allows any member of the class to upload documents and share with other members of the class. Below member commenting and file sharing are options for assignment length and due time. These are simply default due dates and times for assignments created within the class. If you change these settings, you can still change the individual due date and time for assignments created within this class. The last option is to add members to the course. Members of the course are typically students. However, depending on the function of the class, they could also be faculty members. Either select the drop-down list and choose a member to add to the course, or type in the person's first or last name and select them from the list. If you are creating a large group or class, you can save the class as is and distribute a join code. See the class join code tutorial for more information. After adding members to the class, click the Save button and your class is now created. To view and manage the class, click your Home button at the top of the list in the left column. Your class will now appear below your My Files in the left-hand column and is represented by a green folder. Open your class page by clicking on the green folder. See our class page management video for more information.